Hello YouTube, we are back. It is May the 5th, 2022. My work week is done. It's a pretty nice day out. Just flash through here and see what Mr. Bike says it is. 66 degrees. We're gonna try the windscreen down a little bit and see how the sound works that way. I get a lot of turbulence in my helmet, but it feels good because the air's hitting me. Don't need the windshield unless it's cold. Really, that's the point. Keeps me warm. It's actually nice to have on the interstate runs too, so you can keep some of the turbulence down. Still gotta watch the gravel here in Pennsylvania. Shut my the front vent on my helmet. A lot of air comes through there. Need to upgrade my helmet. This is an old school Icon Lucky Lid. I believe it's the Alliance. Get a lot of wind, a lot of noise from the wind on this helmet in my ears, that's for sure. I have to wear earplugs, the kind, I think they're called airlock or something like that. Hell, I spent 25 bucks on these earplugs and they work. They have like a pinhole down through the middle of them so you can still hear, but it just knocks the decibels down, and they were nice, but I've had the windscreen up so much I haven't been using them. So one fix would be to get a nice helmet, like a Shoei or something, a little higher end helmet. I love the look of this Lucky Lid. I have the Lucky Lid 2 for my wife, and I thought about getting a third one. But how? I mean, without trying it, I don't know. I might not even like it. Meaning, like, if it's got the same amount of wind noise as this is, then I'm probably shy away from it, even though it looks kind of cool. I'd rather be able to ride, you know, with my windscreen down and have the wind hit me without having to wear earplugs. That would be a plus. So post down below in the comments what kind of helmets you guys use. I just want something quiet mainly. I love the Icons. I just don't know about the new, you know, the newer helmets that came out a year or so ago, if they're that much better. I'd love to try one, but I don't want to spend 450 bucks to get one and find out that it's the same basic helmet that I have now with different air ducts and a paint job. So I mean, it really should be. Hell, you're looking at, my God, this helmet I think was like a 2013 helmet. So it's, hell, it might even be a 2011 helmet. I know when I bought my 2013 CBR 1000 that this Lucky Lid 1, they were almost out of stock. They had 2 more extra larges at their warehouse and they ordered one of those in. And so that being said, this helmet was almost out, you know, out of stock everywhere when I bought it. When I bought my motorcycle in like June of 2013. So like I said, I think it released in 2011, if not 2012, somewhere in there. So I'm just saying, this helmet design is 10 years old, this Icon Alliance. So I'd be real curious to see how these new ones, or I believe they call them airframes or something. So I do love the designs. I do love them, but would really like to get something a little quieter. I have my Purple Panda mic. I moved it. I had it up near my nose before, and the damn noise canceling, or like the wind canceling muff that I put on it, was from time to time would like tickle my nose, and I didn't like where it was. So I moved it down near my mouth. So I hope you guys aren't getting deafened by this. I'll have to see when I get to the editing stage if I decide to even air this live. Air this live like I'm a TV producer. We'll see. I need to wash my windscreen because I know you guys gotta look through that crap to see anything, and it's getting dirty, and there's just no sense in this. Like, wash your damn windshield, Mike. Guys at work are like, wash your motorcycle. The other day when I rode it home in the rain, it got pretty dirty. So we'll see. Got a lot of stuff going on. I got to watch my two smalls tomorrow. They're stocking our local lake tomorrow, so maybe I'll try to go fishing on Saturday. But the weather's not looking good this weekend. It's pretty much rain, and more rain. So we'll see what we can get into. I would really love to travel across the country on this thing before I get a whole lot older. Because it's going to be easier now than what it will be when I'm in my 50s. Just fatigue, and mainly fatigue. Just want to be able to do it and have fun. But you want to hear something crazy? I was low on fuel this morning, and I put over $20 of fuel in this thing. These gas prices are just nuts. I don't want to be another guy bitching about gas prices, but you're putting over $20 to fill up a motorcycle now. Come on. Shit is wrong. And I mean, I have a diesel truck, and it's just sitting in the garage. It's $6 a gallon plus now for that. And I always cheat in this Connie, so any of my Connie buddies from the Facebook group that followed me, you can give me hell, because I run 89 octane in this bike. At least I don't run the 87, but it used to be you jump from 87 octane to 89, and it was like 20 cents a gallon, and then it was another 20 cents a gallon going from 89 to 93 octane. Hell, now you're looking at 50 cents or 60 cents a jump every time you go up in a couple octane numbers. So I don't know, call me cheap, but bike seems to run okay on the 89. I'm assuming it's a situation where this thing has knock sensors, and if it would detect a knock, that the computer would just retard the timing. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's how the performance cars normally are that require the fuel. If you run shit fuel, your vehicle's just gonna run, it's not gonna perform at its best, because the computer's gonna retard your timing to save your engine. I'm not sure, but I am assuming that this has the same system on it as well. Oh, what a day. Work was pretty tiring again. But we got through it. We got through it. And it's Friday, you know? I work 4/10, so pretty much gone. It's like a 12-hour day. I leave at 5 a.m. and I get home at 5 p.m. But the plus side of having that longer day is I don't have to go in on Fridays. It's just Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I get my 40 and I'm done. And I like that. I'd rather do that than put in 9-hour days, and I guess it would be technically 8, but an 8-hour day is a 10-hour day because of the travel to work and lunch and travel home, and adds up to be, you got a couple hours extra than what you're getting paid for just to get there. You got travel time, and I'm sure everybody does, but just put it in perspective, I'd rather have that whole day off where I can sleep in, watch my kids, than have that to get home 2 hours early for 4 days. It's just not worth it to me. Plus, with fuel the way it is, you know, why would you want to drive to work another day? Because that just doesn't make sense at all. But pretty lucky to still be able to work that shift. I'm fortunate. I believe I have to put a new battery in my transponder. I need to figure it out, because I keep it in my damn glove box down here. And Kawasaki has a big sticker right on it that says don't keep your transponder in here, or your key fob. But I've been over this in another video. I always pull the key out because I always have to get into my damn saddlebags. So I'm always pulling the key. So I just leave the key fob in there. I don't know if it's not getting a good signal, but I'd never done this before. Every time I pull out now, the key fob sensor comes on, or the warning light comes on. These front brakes are squealing. Guess I should probably check them. See, no transponder. It's like it only stays on for a couple seconds. Usually, this morning it came on for like, hell, I was starting to get concerned. It stayed on for like 30 seconds. I got a hockey game to watch. Tonight, 7 o'clock, it comes on. The Penguins are playing the Rangers again. We're going to see if we come back to Pittsburgh up 2-0, that would be unbelievable right now. I kind of always figured after the last month or so their play had steadily declined, and I'm like, we're backing into the playoffs again. Instead of hitting the playoffs at your peak, they peaked about mid-season. They were looking really good, but that was months ago, and They slid in backwards. That's what I say. And every time they do that, they're usually they get in and they're about a first round team, or a first, every year they go out the first round when it's like this. But let's see, maybe they can spark a run, or we're playing our like backup goalie. Maybe that can do something as well. So all right, here we go. But yeah, that would be sweet. I didn't actually get to watch the interference call in game 1. I was told it was interference, and then I've had other people that are Penguins fans say that it was probably not interference, because our player, one of the Penguins that was on defense, slid into the goalie at the same time that the offensive player for New York did. So they could have been a wash. I mean, they had scored it a goal originally and then took it away. Yeah, that one had went to triple overtime. So. We'll see how tonight's goes. I haven't watched a hockey game in a while, so. Maybe I'll get to watch a little of this one. Nickelodeon, yeah. It's gotten quiet here on the audio front. I think I'm going to put the windscreen down, because this is a windy area anyhow, and I'll see how loud the wind gets on camera. There's my home. You can see with the mountains. Where the mountain splits there. It's where I be. That was nice enough to use their turn signal and get out of my way. That was pretty nice. of wind coming off that truck. It startled me. It hit me like a wall. Like wham. For gravel before I go dump, you know. Hello, birdies. I love it. These people out of this farm, man, they got a nice view right here. Inspected today. Nice view of the mountain here. I'm so close to the mountain, I'm like right up on it, and then you don't really get to sit back and admire the view. But home is home. interest rates really shot up too here lately. They just listed that house. There ain't no damn way they're gonna get what they ask for that thing. 6 months ago they might have got close to 3, but there's no way they're getting 340 now. Not with. Well, my truck's back. It's turned the other direction. There's the old Duramax truck. So apparently we got a sticker on it, I'm hoping, and that would be great. That's the last of my fleet that needed inspected. Until the old Del Sol there, it needs done the end of October. So I got a little break. Okay, YouTube. Thanks for riding home with me today. We'll try to do it again soon. I get some comments going in my videos. Some conversations can be had. Like I said, it's about developing a community of like-minded individuals. I'm not here to showboat or anything. My years of doing that never existed, honestly, and I'm not starting now. So it's just about living life, having fun on your motorcycle, which is probably going to be growing. Fuel keeps getting the way it is. We're all going to be, Grandma's going to be riding a motorcycle. So that being said, thanks for riding with me, and I'll see you next time.